You might have a mutation that makes you resistant to electric shocks. And no one told you, and that's not even the weirdest one. Let's talk about some of the strangest, rarest DNA mutations people are walking around with right now. Maybe even you. Number 1. The muscle mutation that creates real-life superhumans. In the early 2000s, doctors discovered a toddler in Germany with explosively defined muscles, like six-pack at age 3 level shredded. Turns out, he had a mutation in the MSTN gene, which controls how much muscle your body stops growing. His version? Completely broken. No brakes, all gas, pure muscle-building chaos. This kid could lift weights other children couldn't budge, and his muscles weren't just big, they were functional, fast, powerful, durable. The same mutation has been found in some animals, like bully whippets. They're lean, ripped, and outsprint every normal dog like they're in slow motion. And here's the kicker. Scientists think some humans are walking around with this gene right now, undiagnosed. So if you build muscle ridiculously fast, recover like a machine, and make the gym look easy, you might be genetically turbocharged. Number 2. The mutation that makes your bones nearly unbreakable. Imagine falling off a ladder, walking it off, and your X-ray comes back clean. Not a scratch, not a crack, not even a bruise. That's real. Thanks to a mutation in the LRP5 gene, it gives you bones so dense, they're almost impossible to break. Doctors found this mutation after treating a man in a car crash. He should have had multiple fractures. Instead, his bones were so thick, the surgeon said they were nearly impossible to cut into. People with this mutation don't just resist fractures, they also don't get osteoporosis, even in old age. They're walking around with biological body armor, and most don't even know it. Downside, you might never get past airport security without extra scanning, or need special tools just to get dental work done. But upside, you're one accident away from realizing you're built like a Marvel origin story. Number 3. The electric shield gene. There's a rare mutation in the SCN9A gene that literally turns off your ability to feel electric shocks. You're not invincible. Your nerves just never deliver the panic signal. So if you've ever touched a doorknob after walking on carpet and nothing happened, your DNA might be short-circuiting reality. In labs, patients with this mutation could be exposed to small jolts, and their faces didn't flinch, not even a blink. One person even grabbed a faulty toaster and calmly asked if it was supposed to be warm. Even weirder? Some versions of this gene block pain entirely. No headaches, no paper cuts, no broken bones. Doctors have found kids who broke their legs and just kept walking because the pain signal never showed up. Sounds cool, until you realize pain is what keeps you alive. People with this mutation often don't notice serious injuries until it's too late. You're basically walking through life with your warning system on mute. Number 4. Tetrachromacy. Seeing colors. Other people can't. Right now, you might be seeing millions more colors than the people around you, and never even realized it. It's called tetrachromacy, and it happens when your eyes have a fourth type of cone cell, a rare mutation mostly found in women. While most people see the world in red, blue, and green channels, tetrachromats have an extra, unlocking shades no one else can see. To you, a blue shirt might have a subtle greenish shimmer. Your friend just sees blue. You could spot color patterns in art, clothes, or even food that others completely miss. It's like having a Photoshop filter built into your eyeballs, all the time. Scientists think about 1 in 30 women may carry this mutation, but most never realize it, because you can't explain a color that no one else sees. You're literally living in an upgraded visual dimension. Number 5. The mutation that makes you taste what others can't. You might be a super taster, and your DNA decides how food hits your tongue like it's running a private reality show in your mouth. This mutation affects the TAS2R38 gene, which controls how your tongue detects bitterness. But it's not just "this tastes kinda strong." We're talking spinach feels like poison, coffee tastes like dirt, and beer? Absolute betrayal. Super tasters have more taste buds per square inch than the average person. It's like having a microphone shoved into every bite. That's why cilantro might taste like soap to you and why everyone else thinks you're just being dramatic. Even broccoli triggers their taste alarms. Not because they're picky, but because their DNA amplifies every chemical compound like a flavor megaphone. They often avoid spicy foods, strong herbs, or complex dishes because their taste buds are in full sensory overload. The upside? You could probably become a food critic with mutant-level palate powers. Downside? You'll never survive a hot wing challenge. Number 6. The mutation that lets people stay awake for days. There are people walking around right now who barely sleep and feel totally fine. They have a mutation in the DEC2 gene, and it basically breaks the rules of biology. Most of us need 7 to 9 hours to function. These people? 4 hours, sometimes less. And they still wake up sharp, alert, and annoyingly productive. No caffeine, no naps, just pure mutant-level energy. Their brain does deep restorative sleep in a fraction of the time. It's like having a fast-forward button for rest. They get bonus hours every single day. And they don't burn out. While the rest of us are hitting snooze for the 5th time, they've already run a 5K and answered emails. Scientists are studying this to try to hack sleep itself. Because if we can figure out how it works, we might be able to engineer less sleep for everyone. Or we accidentally create a hyper-efficient, sleepless class of humans who never need to rest. You know, no big deal. Number 7. The no-fear mutation, born without panic. There's a mutation in the GRIN2B gene that shuts off your brain's fear response. Not reduced fear. No, fear at all. People with this mutation walk into life-threatening situations with the same vibe as ordering iced coffee. One child was observed handling hot pans, climbing balconies, even wandering into traffic, completely calm. Their brain registers danger, but the alarm bells never ring. It's like their fight-or-flight system is permanently stuck on chill mode. They can touch snakes, stare down bullies, even fall off things, and get up laughing. Doctors say it's one of the rarest and most dangerous mutations out there because fear isn't a flaw, it's your brain's seatbelt. Without it, you're just cruising through chaos with no brakes, no warning lights, and no idea you're in trouble. Number 8. The sunlight sneeze reflex. Your face is glitched. Ever step into the sun and immediately sneeze? That's not allergies. That's your DNA flipping a weird internal switch. It's called the CHU syndrome. Yes, that's the actual acronym, and it's caused by a glitch in how your optic and trigeminal nerves are wired. Basically, light hits your eyeballs, signal fires to your brain confuses it for nose trouble. Achoo. About 1 in 4 people have this weird reflex. You're not broken, you're genetically sneeze-triggered by the sun. Some sneeze once, others 3 to 5 times like a rapid-fire burst. Sunlight, sneeze, chaos. It's harmless. Until you're driving, mid-conversation, or standing next to a crush, and your DNA decides to throw a full nasal tantrum. You didn't choose this life. Your nervous system just said, let's make sneezing seasonal. Number 9. The mutation that hides your bruises, or makes you heal like a superhuman. Some people fall, hit the corner of a table, walk into a doorframe, and still don't bruise. Others, a light bump and they're marked up like a rotten banana. Turns out, there's a mutation in the F13A1 gene that affects how your blood clots and skin heals. And if you've got the rare version, you're basically hard to bruise and heal insanely fast. Doctors have seen patients recover from cuts and surgeries in record time. No swelling, no purple, no trace. Some researchers are calling it a biological healing boost. Others think it could unlock future medical treatments, like wound regeneration or tissue repair. Right now, you might have this DNA superpower and never noticed it. Because let's be real, who wants to get hurt just to find out? Number 10. The double-jointed illusion. You might be hypermobile. If you can bend your thumb to touch your wrist, fold your fingers backwards, or casually pop your shoulder out, congrats. Your DNA might have left out the stiff setting. This is called joint hypermobility, and it's linked to a mutation that makes your connective tissue extra stretchy, like human rubber band levels of flexibility. People with this mutation can twist, bend, and contort in ways that make gymnasts jealous or slightly horrified. But here's the creepy catch. Your joints are so loose, they can dislocate more easily, sometimes without you noticing. Some hypermobile people grow up thinking they're just double jointed, until doctors realize their ligaments are basically made of spaghetti. And in extreme cases, it's linked to a full body condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, where skin stretches, joints slip, and the body is bendy to the point of being unstable. So yeah, if you can twist your arms like a pretzel, your DNA might have skipped leg day and joint structure. Your DNA might be hiding something wild, and you'd never know unless you went looking. One tiny glitch in your code, and boom, you don't need sleep, pain doesn't work right, or your bones are basically indestructible. So here's the question. What mutation are you hiding? Because this was just the beginning. Subscribe. I've got more freaky facts coming that might just explain you better than your family ever did.